And the sinful nature in me deceived me into thinking that on my own I could win this battle. Now, a lot of Christians get depressed and discouraged. They end up in this very place that Paul speaks about. I was deceived because of the sin in me into thinking I could change myself, into thinking I could just read the Bible, okay, and I can do this, only to find out I can't do it, only to find out that its boundaries, as Paul says later, even though I delight after the Word of God in the inward man, there's a death at work inside of me. There's a corruption in me that I want to do it, but I can't find the strength. Where do I get the strength to do the Word of God? How do I ever get the victory? And many people who sit in the house of God never get beyond this point, never get beyond this place where sin is actually dealt with. Sin, they make peace with sin. Remember, Jesus said in one of his parables, he said, you have to sit down and count the cost of going to war with 10,000 soldiers against somebody that comes against you with 20,000. And if you don't fully understand the battle, you'll end up sending ambassadors out and you'll make peace with your enemy. And there are many people sitting in the house of God who have sent this ambassadorship out as it is with sin and have made peace with it. Well, that's just the way I am. The devil comes and says, that's just the way you are. That's the way. He still lies just as he did in Eden. That's the way it's going to be. You're never going to change. You're always going to be in this struggle. So why don't you just relax? Why don't you just accept it and just go to church and just raise your hands and thank God anyway, even though you're not living in victory. Stay in the prison house and pretend that everything is okay.